Congratulations, Kei. Can you talk about what you learned when you played Isner earlier this year, and what did you make any changes in your game to play him today?
I think I returned really well today. I able to broke his serve 2 games, each set, one each set, and I had to guess sometimes, but I was there all the time, and also I think it was a great percentage of my first serve, and winning percentage. It was 91, and I think it was really important to make a lot of first serve and not to, he can step in my second serve. So, I think I really did great on that, and also strokes too. I was tried to be a little more aggressive than before. In Miami's match, I was just putting in a ball and I was waiting for his mistakes. But today I was, a little different. So I think it was a great match for 2 of us.
Okay, after the match on the court, you said that facing these big servers is never easy, but here you were this week and you had some success. What did you learn from the match with Cilic and Roth that maybe helped you today?
It's you don't get really good rhythm, especially playing big servers. So that's why it's not easy to, especially in my game. I try to play a lot of rallies and try to get good rhythm on baseline points. So that's why it's not easy. But I've been returning really well this week, and that's I've been winning a lot of matches like this, against Kararovic, like these guys. So it's never easy, but I think I'm playing well against these guys.
And then against Isner, was there a specific strategy going into the match, going after his backhand, for instance, or trying to draw him up to the net and move him around?
Yeah, I tried to move the ball a lot, not to just his backhand, try to go both ways, and especially my return game, I had to guess sometimes, and I think I was hitting good returns, even in his first serve. So there was some changes, some strategy-wise, from Miami and today.
Okay, I know your goal in a few weeks is to win one more match at the U.S. Open than a year ago. But before that, a win here, get to participate in the Masters after you were injured a year ago. What does this win do potentially for confidence and looking ahead to the Masters events which you missed last year?
Yeah, I'm sure this win will help a lot. Playing good tennis these couple matches especially, and it is very important for me to play good tennis on this summer season, because I didn't play these 2 Masters last year, and also I did great last year in US Open. So I try to do well these two Masters coming up, and I just can't wait to play US Open. I'm just excited again playing on big stage, and I love the tournament, so I'm really looking forward to play the US Open.
I know you probably have a quick trip up to Montreal planned, but do you have any plans to celebrate? And if so, what will you be doing to celebrate?
Not really. I have to really prepare for next week. So I'm leaving tomorrow, but just relax, and I have to get my body recover first, and I think it's gonna be a really calm night today.
The first set ended sort of abruptly there with that break. How did you turn things around after that? How big a deal was the way you started the second set?
Yeah, I thought I was playing well in the first set too. I had a couple chances in my return game, and I think I had a break points too, but couldn't convert it. And he made some great shots, yeah, especially that game 5-4, my serving game. He had a great return, and I got a little bit tight, but I thought he was playing well that game, and I had nothing to do, nothing I could do. So I just tried to focus again, and it was great to have first game broke his serve. Then after that, I was more confident and more relaxed, and had a more time on my first serve, so everything went well after that.
Okay, congratulations to you. Everybody knows you're one of the best baseliners in the game at this moment. How important was it for you to have your confidence going and to get your backhand and your forehand working effectively? You had 11 backhand winners, 7 forehand winners. How important was it to get all that going?
Yeah, I think I played good tennis on baseline too today. Because the last match against John, I think he was more aggressive, and he was, even the baseline points, he was dominating me. So I tried to be a little more aggressive than before, and yeah, all this week I was hitting good shots, even my forehand back and both ways, and very important to have good confidence on my strokes.
I hope I say this right. Otsukare Samadeshita.
Oh, thank you.
You have one of the best returns in the game, and if you look at the top 4 or 5 players who are going to be top 4 after this match, they all seem to have one thing in common: it's an outstanding return of serve. You played 3 huge serves this week. Could you say that the return of serve in men's tennis is actually more important than the serve, or would you disagree with that?
I think it's just for me. For me, it's very important to have good returns for me, because I'm not the guy have big serve like John or Cilic. So I have to be very. I have to give them a lot of pressure when they're hitting serves, and I always love to start with my returns. So that's also something tells you I love my return, and but I think still serve is very important. Especially for the men's, you cannot break the serve all the time, and I'm not saying no, whatever. So yeah, just for me, I think my return is very key for my tennis.
Yeah, Kei, real quick. I know they were cheering for John. You heard a lot of cheers for John today, but in my opinion, there was no player that the fans were seeking out more than you all week here in Washington. Tell us what that means to you in your head while you're playing these matches.
Yeah, I was ready to. I was ready for everybody was cheering for John. It's not, this is his home country, and and plus I really don't hear much, especially on the court. So for me, it doesn't matter. But it was a lot of fans for me too, and I see a lot of Japanese here too. So it was very fun on the court, and yeah, good to see a lot of support. Even I'm not in Japan.
Finally, Kei, just want to ask you, tomorrow you'll be ranked, you'll be back up to your career high of number 4. What does that mean to you, and sort of the goal of continuing to move up in the top 5?
Yeah, for me, ranking is not really my goal. It is a big goal to keep going, but it's gonna get up and downs, and the only thing I have to see is the singles race, to get to London. So it is, happy to be number 4 again, but I think it's more important that have to play well and stay healthy and try to aim for London this year too.
Thank you.